Hello, my name is Natalia and I'm going to talk to you about two units. The first one that I'm going to be talking about is called danger. And when we talk about danger, we're also talking about safety. And there's different ways to stay safe. Like in general, when you're in public transport or walking, you have to avoid distractions like using your phone or your headphones. Also, when always know your route and trust your gut. If someone or something is making you feel awkward, like there's a super valid warning to remove yourself from the area immediately. Also at your home, lock all the doors and windows, and when someone is talking, always identify who is that before opening the door. There's also dangerous work that involves jobs where inherent hazards like heads and heavy machinery or toxic materials are part of a daily routine. And safety in these high risk fields relies on protocols, long extensive training, and mandatory use of personal protection equipment. So, yeah. There's also personal emergencies when you never know what that can happen, like natural disasters or car accidents, but you have to be prepared for that. Like have a first aid supplies kit, or in knowing CPR, it's always helpful and useful. Talk about that with your family and have always a plan. There's something called risk, and there's people who likes taking risks like me. I like risks that are like skydiving. I love it. And there's people that like risks like betting that I'm not really afraid of. But I think that's a really personal decision of each one. You decide what risk you want to take. The second unit that I'm going to be talking of, it's called learning. And here in my country, they have a really balanced schedule. It's in the morning or in the afternoon, but in the most of the schools, it is 5 hours a day. So I really like that, and I think it's really balanced and it's cool. So, well, about my learning style, it's really basic actually. When it's something theoric, I can learn by hearing and reading. I love learning reading, and that's really practice. And when it's practicing, I learn practicing. When like mathematics or sports, when I practice again and again, I learn really fast. So about my major, my dream has always been being a doctor. So that's what I'm gonna study when I'm graduate. And yeah, I'm super excited to do that and to know all that. Also, a new approach to teaching. I like when teachers actually want the students to learn, to understand, and they look for the way to everyone, because we all have different ways of learning. So they look for the way to everyone to understand and learn, and they find it. That's the best that a teacher can do for their job, because at the end, that's her job, sharing their knowledge with their students. And I love when teachers really look for the way to do that, and they always find it. So that's it. Thanks for your attention.